through the body. So I'm going to invite everybody to sit with a really nice tall back this morning, taking your hands out beside you with your palms facing forward. We're just going to gently lift the chin, just so it's even in the neck's nice and straight. So just imagine that you've got a string and it's pulling you through the top of the crown. So just bring it nice and tall. Morning, Helen. So just sitting nice and tall, I'm going to ask you to take a big breath in through the nose. And as we exhale, I'm going to invite you to just bring up your shoulders and just roll them back with the exhale. So just sitting with a nice tall back. We're going to take 6 breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth for our grounding breaths. I'm going to get everybody to bring your hands into your laps. And we're going to start our breathing. So I invite everyone to just gently close your eyes, sitting with a nice tall spine. And we're just going to gently inhale through the nose. And just exhale through the mouth. Just gently inhaling through the nose. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. You do 3 more breaths just in your own time. Inhaling through the nose and just gently exhaling through the mouth. 2 more breaths. And on the last breath, I invite you all to inhale through the nose. And a big breath out, go. Just lowering the shoulders down. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed, or if not, you can just gently open them. And we'll start with our neck exercises. So today I invite you all to just gently bring your hands, just sitting just behind the base of your neck. Just bringing them up gently, clasp them behind your neck. And we're just going to gently raise our chin to the ceiling and just bring our elbows back so we get a nice chest and a neck stretch. Just bringing them all the way up. Taking a breath in and a breath out. 2 more breaths. Just breathing in and out. And then just gently bring the elbows in to meet at the middle. And we're just gently going to take our chin all the way into our chest. Just rounding the shoulders. And just coming down towards the knees, stretching through the lower back. Coming as far forward as it is comfortable for you. Just stretching, putting all the weight in your feet. Just breathing in and out. And just gently rolling up through the spine. Ever so slowly, rolling through the spine. Taking the neck gently back to center and bringing the arms back out to stretch all through the chest. And then just bringing the arms, breathing in as we bring them up above our head. Gently taking the chin up and breathing out at the top. Bringing the arms back down, but leaving the chin in the air. And then just gently bring it back down to the chest and tuck it in. From here, we just gently pendulum swing from side to side, stretching the neck, each side, just breathing in and out. Making sure that your shoulders are relaxed and that are sitting down. Bringing the chin back to center, looking forward. We're just gently taking our chin over to the left, looking over the left shoulder. And then just bringing it gently over to the right, taking a couple of breaths in and out. We'll do one more on each side, taking it over to the left, looking over the shoulder. And then just gently over to the right. And as we bring it back to center, we're just going to do a full head rotation, so a full neck rotation. So we just gently start from the chest and just gently roll the head around, being guided by the tip of your chin, taking it all the way around, making sure that the body and the shoulders are just sitting down and relaxed, and it's just the neck that moves. Taking it all the way around, just slowly. And then when you get back to your chest, you can take it in reverse, doing the other side. Just coming back to center when you're done. We're going to do some gentle movement for the shoulders. Just going to ask everybody to bring their shoulders all the way up to your ears. Let your hands just hang beside you. And then just gently release them out. Let them sit back down. Breathing in as we roll them up towards our ears, and exhale as we bring them back, roll them back down. So as we bring them up, we roll them forward. And then as we exhale, we bring our shoulder blades together and then just bring them back down. Rolling up and bringing down. 2 more. Big breath in. And exhale as you bring them back. 1 more. And bring them back. Beautiful. Just bringing the arms back to center. We're just going to raise the right shoulder and tip your head just to the right. So tip the right ear to the right shoulder. Raising up the shoulder and then dropping it. Do 2 more. And down. 1 more. And then over to the left. So tip the left ear to the left shoulder. Just raising the left shoulder up and then just relaxing it back down. Bring it all the way up. And just relaxing it down. 1 more. All the way. And bringing it back down. Bringing your head back to center. We're just going to gently place our hands on our shoulders. We're going to raise our elbows up to shoulder level or just where they're comfortable if you have any shoulder injuries. And we're just going to gently rotate them in just small circles, just to rotate through the shoulders and rotate them around just gently. Just breathing in and out. Don't hold any tension. And then we're just going to gently take them a little bit bigger now. So raising them all the way up, as far as your body will let you, but without any pressure or force. Just where your body will allow you to take them. Now just bringing them up And bringing them back down for the last rotation, and then we're going to do it in reverse. So we're just going to take them behind and back around, starting off with just little ones to warm up all the joints through the shoulder blades. And then we're going to take them a little bit bigger, so taking them all the way up. You can bring them around in front of you if you wish, all the way out to the back. Whatever your body will let you take it in the movement. So we're going to do 2 more really big ones. And then as we bring our elbows back to center where we started, we're going to take the arms and extend them all the way out. And we're going to do 2 really big rotations with the arms. So we're going to come all the way around, really big ones. So coming all the way up from behind and coming forward. Big breath in, bringing it all the way up, nice tall back. And then as we come back to center, we're going to take them forward and taking them all the way back this time. So in the reverse. Really big ones. Big breath in as we come all the way up. And a big breath out as we release them. Excellent. Just bringing them back to center and crossing them across the chest. We're going to do some spinal twists for our spine, just to release our spine. So we're just going to gently do what we call the washing machine. And we're just going to gently move from side to side. Doesn't matter which side you start on. And just gently twist and flex the body just to warm it up. And as you feel a little bit warmed up, you can just go slightly faster from side to side. And just start gently to warm the spine. And then just gently come back to center and just bring your arms into genie arms. Just cross them out in front of you. We're going to do the same move, but this time we're going to take it a little bit further around. This time we're going to be working with the upper spine. You might hear a few cracks, but that's okay. That's just your spine releasing in all the tight little areas. So just gently take them around, and now we're going to do it in a flow motion without the stopping and starting. So we're just going to gently move. You can move your legs and your bottom with you with the body. Just let it rotate around. Just releasing the hip, releasing the spine. Even through the shoulders you may feel it. And just gently coming back to center. We're just going to bring the arms just out in front. We're just going to just gently bring them back towards our shoulders. And then just bring them back out again. Straight out. This time bringing the fingers and tipping them to the floor to stretch through the palms, through the forearms. Then we're just going to gently bring them back to our shoulders. See if you can keep your elbows raised as a strengthening pose. Bringing the arms out, pointing the fingers to the floor, and this time bringing them all the way back up. Excellent. And then just bring them back down beside you, giving them a bit of a shake. Okay, so work for our chest. And just gently take your arms just out in front. So a big breath in as we come forward, just sitting nice and forward with a nice tall back. Okay, gently open up the arms all the way out to the sides. And just exhale. Making sure your shoulders are down and not up around your ears. So just sitting with a nice tall spine. So just gently take your breath in. And then face the palms to the back of the room. So just twisting the arms back and then just bringing them behind you to bring the shoulder blades together. And just breathe out, holding the blades together. Take a few deep breaths just in and out, holding this position. And then just gently, still holding the position, just gently bring your hands behind your back and clasp them together. And then just gently lean forward, taking a breath in as we lean forward and bringing the arms up behind you. And then breathing out. 2 breaths in and out. Just gently breathing, inhaling as we come all the way up, ever so slowly. And then exhale as you release the arms. Give them a shake. Excellent. Okay. So starting with some exercises for our core muscles, so our stomach and our back area. I invite everybody just to sit on the edge of your chair and bringing your legs at hip width apart, with your feet planted firmly on the ground for support. We start with a really nice tall back, so in mountain pose. So it's a nice tall back with the hands beside you with the palms facing forward. Just realign the neck so the chin is not sticking out, but it's your whole spine is in complete alignment. Okay, so for our core muscles today, we're going to do some sit-ups. But before we start, we're just going to take a big breath in and bring the arms all the way up. Just up. Take a big breath in and hold. And then breathing out and bringing the arms back down. So I'm just going to ask you to just gently raise the left arm all the way up to the ceiling. And then just bringing the right arm and just bringing it over to hang on to your shoulder or just under your arm. And then just bring this arm back in center on sitting on top of it. Okay, so like pigeon pose. Okay, so you're just supporting this arm. Okay, if this isn't comfortable for you, you are welcome to cross your arms like in pigeon pose. Okay, whatever is more comfortable for you. Now with a nice tall back, we're going to take a big breath in, and as we breathe in, we're going to raise our arm as high as you can raise it. You will feel this in the abdominals as well as in the lower back. And hold. And then exhale, just bringing it back down to center. So we've got 2 more. So taking a nice big deep breath in through the nose. Raising the elbows and the arms as high as you can towards the ceiling. And exhale. We've got 1 more. Big breath in through the nose. Holding the arms. Holding the tummy in. And exhale down. Excellent. Now we're going to swap sides. So taking the right arm to the air, the left arm to the shoulder, hanging onto your shoulder to support the arm. Take a big breath in through the nose, raising the elbow to the ceiling, keeping the neck tall. And then gently release, exhaling out. Taking a breath in through the nose, reaching as tall as you can with the elbow to the ceiling, stretching all through the abdominals, and exhale. We've got 1 more. Big breath in through the nose, taking the elbows up as high as you can, stretching all through your tummy muscles, and then exhaling. Excellent. Release the arms, give them a shake out. Take a breath in and out if you need to. Okay, so now we're going to do some seated core work. So I'm going to turn on my side so you're able to see what we're doing. So I'm going to invite everyone to sit. Actually, I'll stay this way. I'm going to invite everyone to sit on the edge of their chairs. So making sure that your feet are directly under your knees. We're going to ask everyone just to cross their arms across their chest and just gently leaning back. So engage your tummy muscles. Just gently lean back and touch the tip of your chair with your shoulder blades. Okay, so just gently rest them. If you want a harder workout, don't quite come back to the chair. Okay, so we're going to do 10 sit-ups, just sitting with your back just gently to the back of the chair. Take a breath in, gently coming all the way up, sitting nice and tall, leaning slightly forward, and then exhaling as we come back down. So that's 1. Engage the tummy muscles, keep them engaged to bring you up, and exhale. Just do up to 10 in your own pace. You can do them fast or slow. That's the whole idea of chair yoga. You can work at any level that you like. Even if 5 is enough, you just stop at your own level. You can do them fast, one after the other, but make sure that you keep your stomach engaged. And if it hurts your back, then bring your bottom closer to the back of the chair. Do 2 more. Just sitting nice and tall. And the last one, just gently take the body back and have a nice stretch. So just gently stretch out the legs, pointing the toes, taking the arms back and the neck behind the chair, just gently stretching. Raising the hips. Excellent. And then just coming back forward, bringing the feet in first and rolling the spine up so you don't hurt your back. Excellent. Now we're going to work our lower abdominals. So we're going to stay on the edge of our chair where we were, gently placing the feet out in front, finding your happy spot on your chair so you don't slip off. And the same deal, sitting back, my chair's a bit tall, sitting back with your shoulder blades on the back of the chair, hanging onto your chair this time if you need to. Okay, so secure your position. You have 2 options. You can bring the knees up and down, just ever so gently off the floor, or you can raise the feet up and down. It all works all through the hips and the abdominals. So just do up to 10 in your own time. Whatever works, you could do 1 leg at a time. That's the wonderful thing about chair yoga, is that you can just work at any level. And you can do a combination. You can do 1 leg. Or leg lifts. Make sure you've got your lower body, your lower abdomen engaged. Excellent. And the last one, just bringing the last one up and just stretching out like we did before. Hanging onto your chair, lift your hips, if you can lift them up. To stretch them out. Excellent. And then just bringing the body back down. Wonderful. Okay, so work for our hips. For the people that can cross their legs, I invite you to bring up your ankle to sit it on your right ankle to sit on your left knee. For the people that are unable to cross their legs, if there's anyone following us today, you can always just gently place your leg out and just bring it and rest it below the knee on top of the shin, okay? So placing your leg just gently up, your ankle up onto your leg, sitting with a really nice tall back, so an open spine. I'm just going to get you to place your hand just gently, your right hand just gently on your right knee. Just put a little bit of pressure on that to open it up. And we're going to take a big breath in, and as we breathe in through the nose, we're just going to gently exhale and just come sit slightly forward until you feel a little bit of a stretch through the right side of your bottom. When you can feel that stretch, then stop. If you wish to take the stretch deeper, always inhale, and then on the exhale, move slightly into that stretch a little bit deeper, but always on the exhale. Okay. Just gently flex the foot, the toes of the bent knee back to support the knee muscles. The rest of the body should be relaxed. There shouldn't be any tension. So just scan through the body. If there's any tension, you need to release those muscles. Okay, just breathe in and breathing out. Just gently take a breath in, and on the exhale, release the toes. Gently sit up nice and straight. And while we've got our leg in this position, I'm just going to invite you to just drop the knee slightly down and just bring the knee up towards, across the body, just to get a nice long stretch through the thigh. If you are very flexible, you can always bring the ankle back along the thigh area and get a bit of a deeper stretch. And if not, you can just leave it where it is and just bring the knee up towards the chest. Just take a few deep breaths, never hold your breath, always just breathe in and out. Excellent. Last breath in, and the last breath out, and just release. Taking that leg back down to the floor now, we're going to do the left side, so just gently raising the left ankle to the right knee, or onto the shin, exactly the same, and then just gently put the pressure on the leg. It always opens up the hips. Flexing the toes, flexing them up so it protects the knee. We're going to sit nice and tall, take a big deep breath in. And as we breathe out, we just gently sit forward till you can feel the stretch, or to wherever it's comfortable for you. One side may feel different to the other, and that's perfectly okay too. Putting a little pressure on the knee to keep it open. And just gentle breathing in and out in your own pace. Make sure there's no tension in the body. If there is, breathe into it and release it. Shouldn't be holding any muscles. Last breath in, breathing in. And the last breath out as we release it and just sit nice and tall. Just gently allowing the leg to slide down the thigh and just bringing the knee up toward diagonal across the body. Giving it one last stretch all through the thigh. Taking some nice breaths in and out. Last breath in, and the last breath out. Just release the leg, bringing it back down to the floor and give them a little shake out. We might do some windscreen wipers. So our windscreen wipers are a great move for our thighs. So we're just going to sit on the edge of our chair. Take our legs really wide apart, as wide as you can take them that's comfortable. Sitting nice and tall. We're going to start with the right leg, and we're just going to bring the knee and just bring it down right angles to the floor. So stretching all through the hip and then just taking it out, and we do the same with the left. Now you might not be able to get it all that way. You just take it to wherever your legs allow you to take it. Okay? You can spin on the chair. You can move your hips to go with it. Take the whole body around, because this is a really nice stretch for the inner and the outer thighs. Taking them all the way. And then we're just going to do a couple that are a little bit quicker. Okay, so we're just going to go like this. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, one more on each side, 5 and 6. Excellent. Now leaving them out where they are, just pointing your toes out to the side. Okay, just on an angle. We're just going to take a big breath in, and as we breathe in, we're just going to bring our arms all the way up. And we're just going to come through our center. So we're going to take an exhale and just come all the way through our center. So you go to wherever you can go. If you can only go to your knees, then rest your elbows on the knee and just stay here. You will feel this in the inner thigh. When you feel that little burn, just stop. Otherwise, you can come down through your center to the floor if you wish. And you'll feel this. Put all the pressure in the feet. Just to open up the hips. Just excuse me for a minute. Just gently breathing in and out. Okay, gently breathing in as we sit up nice and tall. And breathing out when we get to center. Beautiful. Just bringing the feet back in. We're going to do some work for our legs. So I'm going to get everyone to sit back in their chairs so you're nicely supported through your back. Sitting back with your back on the back of your seat. And I'm just going to get everyone just to swing their feet if they're able to, if their chairs aren't too short. And then we're going to scissor. Okay, so we're just going to scissor one leg at a time. But this time we're just going to do it slowly, lifting the thigh off the chair. See if you can lift the whole thigh off the chair. Just do it slowly, just using the muscles of the leg. Doesn't have to be high. Just see if you can just get it off the chair. Excellent. But just bringing both legs up and flexing the toes towards you through the body. Stretching all out through the calves. You'll feel it in the calves. And then just pointing the toes to the center, stretching out through the thighs and the shins. Just gently bringing them back again. And then just gently pointing the toes to the center. We're going to tap our heels together. So just bringing the heels together and then bringing the toes together. So like little ducks. Or like pigeons, sorry. And then little ducks with our heels together. And then one more with our toes, just stretching both sides of the legs and in through the hips here. Okay, and then just gently bringing them back. Just taking them back down to the floor. We're just going to do some knee lifts. So we'll start with the right knee. So this time we're just going to gently do six consecutive knee lifts, okay, as high as your body will allow you to take them. So we're going to take a breath in. So we're going to inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to bring them up towards our chest. So exhaling, raising them up, and then inhaling to take them down. exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. We've got 3 more. Okay. All the way up as far as you can bring them and down. And the last one, make it the best one, and then bring it back down. This time we're going to do some knee rotations. So we're going to start from the ankle. We're going to work the whole leg, okay? So we start with the ankle. So just raising the foot just off the floor. We're going to rotate our ankle 3 times to the right, okay? And then we're going to rotate our knee, 3 little circles with our knee. And then we're going to do 3 little circles with our hips. So we're going to take the whole leg out and do it in a big arc. So we go 1, 2, and the third one, 3, and then just bring it back down to relax. Okay, we're going to do the same on the other side. We're going to start with 6 knee lifts, so taking them as high as you can. Okay, so breathing in with your feet to the floor, and on the exhale, raising the leg. Inhale to bring it to the floor, and exhale, raising it up as high as you can. We've got 4 more in your own time, okay? Bring them up. Okay, last breath in, last breath out as we bring it to the floor. So this time we're going to work the whole leg. So we've got 3 little ankle rotations to the left. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 little rotations of the knee. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 of the hips. So all the way out in front, take the leg and take it in a big semicircle. So we've got 1, 2, and the third one, 3, and then just bring it back to center. So on the right leg, we're going to do that in reverse. So we're going to take the right ankle up. We're going to take now our rotations to the left. So we're going to take them inwards. 1, 2, 3, and then our knee. So taking 3 little circles inside. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 for the hip. So this time we go on the outer and then come back toward the inside. So we do 1, 2, and 3, and bringing it back to center, and then the same on the left. So we rotate the ankles 3 times inside to the right. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 knees. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 for hips. So we take it all the way on the outside, taking it as wide as you can and bringing it in. 1, 2, working the hips, and then the third one. Excellent. And then bringing them back in, giving them a shake. Beautiful. So we're just going to do 1 more for the hips and for the legs. We're going to take the right leg and just take it out in front of us. Find your happy spot on your chair. And then we're just going to take it all the way out as far as we can take it out without moving the hips, just leaving the hips to face straight. Take it out as far as you can and hold for a breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Now just gently bringing it all the way back around, okay, and taking it across the body. So lower this leg, taking it across as far as you can across. And hold. And then just bringing it back to center. We're going to do the same with the other leg. So just gently bringing the leg out, taking it all the way out as far as you can on that side and hold. Hold it for a couple of breaths. And then just gently bringing it all the way back across the body to hold. Just to wherever you can hold it. And then release. Excellent. All right, let's do some work for our feet. But what we might do is we will do our cardio and then we'll do some balance. So for our cardio, we're going to start with some stomping. So just stomping the feet to the ground, just to get the blood going. You can do it fast or slow, like a little bit of a gallop. Get the blood, get the feet going. We're just going to come up on our toes. So just press the toes into the floor. Just pressing them down into the floor. Excellent. We have pedal, so we're just going to do some cycling. So just lifting up the feet and just pedaling, just to get the legs warmed up. And then come in reverse. Got to get the heart warmed up and going. Excellent. Now we're going to start with our cardio. So we start with opposites. So we're going to start with the right arm in the air and the left leg in the air. The idea of the cardio is to work the heart. It doesn't matter whether you get the movements right or wrong. You just keep moving. Okay, so it works in the count of 6. So we're going to go 1 and then the opposite. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we've got 2 arms and 2 legs. So we go 1, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then crisscross. So we've got 1 arm across the body and 1 leg up. So opposite 1 and 2. So it's like you're pulling your rope across the body. 3, stretching out. 4, 5, twist through the spine. 6, and then bring it out. Back. Now we've got crisscross, so we open our arms and legs out wide. Take them across the body. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and bring them back to center. 6, and then we've got our dance arms, so we get to be Frank Sinatra here. So we go 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, and the lucky last one, 6. Excellent. Now we're going to do 12 star jumps. Okay, so we're going to go 1, and the only rule to this is that your arms need to be above your head. So that's 3. You can do them any way you like. 4, 5, be creative. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, oh, I went over, 14, one more, 15, yay, give yourselves a pat on the back. All right, as for that, give yourselves a hug. So bringing your arms around each shoulder, tucking your chin in, and then just gently pull your arms forward, pull your body forward, give it a nice stretch through the lower back. Give yourselves a big hug, stretching all through the lower back. Excellent, and then just release. We might do a little bit of cat and cow before we do our balance. So just placing your hands on your thighs. We're just going to curve the spine through, so pushing your back towards your chair. Tuck your chin in, just curve it through. And then we're going into cow. So you just lift the head up, curve the spine through, and straighten through the back. Taking the chin to the ceiling. So we're just going to do 4 consecutive ones of those. So we're just going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 2 more. 5, 6. If you wish to continue, you can do a couple more if you're very tight in the back and the shoulders. Actually, we'll do a few more. It's a really good move. Just leaving your hands there, curling through the spine and then straightening it out. Excellent. And coming back to center. Beautiful. Take a big breath in. Big, nice, tall stretch. And then just release. Okay, I invite everybody to take a stand up towards their chair. Now, I'm going to stand beside my chair. You're welcome to have your chair in front of you or to the side of you as support, okay? Today I thought we might do a balance exercise called the clock, which we haven't done for a while. So the clock is, you imagine that you have a clock face in front of you. So the idea is to see if you can balance with one leg, okay? But please have your chair here for support. So the idea is that we plant our right foot into the ground. So that's our supporting leg. And the left foot we lift just off the ground, okay? And we're going to point our foot to where 12 would be on the clock. So we're going to go 12, and see if you can do it without hanging on. If not, use the chair. We're going to go 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, and then 6 at the back, and see if you can balance, even if it's just for a split second, and then bringing the leg back to center. And we're going to do the same on the other foot. So supporting your left foot being your support foot, taking your right foot out. We're going to go 12, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and at the back 6, and see if you can support it, even if for a second. And then bring back to center. Well done. Now the other one, which we haven't done before, is called mindful balance walking. You won't require your chairs for this, but what you'll require is a little bit of space where you can take maybe 4 or 5 steps, okay? So mindful walking is exactly that, to be very mindful of how you step your foot on the earth. So, and it's also a very good balance technique. So mindful walking is just as you're gently breathing, so just your regular breathing pattern, I'm going to invite you all to just take your left foot and just gently lift it up. It's like you're in space, so the whole movement is very slow. So just gently lifting the left foot up and just bringing it up and out in front of you. And then just placing it ever so gently, taking a step in front from heel to toe. And it's all about being very mindful and balance of how you move forward. So it's just normal walking, but it's like you're walking in space. And it's a wonderful activity to learn to tread very lightly as we walk, and also to improve on your balance. Ever so gently, because it's requiring you to stand on one foot at a time. And you can go around in a circle, see if you can walk a circle. This is also what they call a moving meditation, where as you come forward, you breathe in, and then you exhale as you place your foot down, but put it down very lightly on the ground, heel to toe. And just be very mindful of how you walk, because as we walk around all day, every day, we walk around very heavy-footed, which puts stresses on our heels, on our ankles, and on our knees and hips and back and so on. So if you are mindful by the way you walk, you put less stress on your body. And it's also very good for balance, if you can do it without. So if you can lift your knee up as high as you can in front of you, and then just flow it through heel to toe on the floor. It's a beautiful, very mindful technique, because you're focusing on what you're actually doing. So just bring yourself back to your starting point when you're done. And I'll get everybody just to stand where they're done. Just make sure you're near your chairs. Okay, I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see what we're up to. So we're just going to just gently, when everyone's back, everyone back in place. Yep. We're just going to gently, hanging onto your chairs if you need to, we're going to come up on our toes. Okay, so we're just gently going to rise just to our toes and just stay, take a breath in and a breath out. And this exhaling as you come down. This time when we come up on our toes, see if you can put all the weight in your toes, like sway them across on the floor without holding the tension in your foot. So just gently come up on the toes, and this time put all the weight on your toes. See if you can put like you're pushing your toes into the ground. And then just gently bring them back down. Coming up on the heels, bringing the toes off the floor. Coming off the heels, standing with a nice tall back, using your chair for support if you need to. And then just gently lower them to the ground. This time we're going to roll from our toes to our heels. Okay, using the whole foot, rolling to the toes, flattening out the feet and coming all the way back on the heels. Now we're going to go on the sides of our feet. So just gently tipping onto the sides, so your feet will look like this. So we're stretching through the ankles. Okay, and then just gently bring it into the inner side of the foot, so bringing your knees like a knocked knee, and then back on the edges, stretching all through. See if you can do it without hanging on, and all the way through. Excellent. Bringing the feet just at hip width apart. We're going to lean on our two left sides of our feet. So we're going to lean, so the right foot, you'll lean inside, and on the left foot it will be the outside. Okay? So we're just going to lean to one side and then lean to the other side. Just rolling the feet on the edges. So we're actually doing some ankle work here, okay? And if you don't need to hang on, use your arms for balance and just rotate backwards and forwards. Excellent. Okay, beautiful. Now we're going to do one for all the way back up through our calves and our Achilles. Just standing behind your chair, so make sure you've got room behind you. Okay, so stand with a nice tall back. We're going to take the right leg and just take it behind the chair. And we're going to take the left leg back. Okay? And just make sure that they're all facing the same position. And we're just going to bend through the front knee. So you'll feel the stretch in the back leg. Okay? You'll feel it through the back leg and through your Achilles tendon and the heel, all the way up to the thigh. And then just gently release it. And while we're here, we'll do our warrior pose. So just gently bring the back leg, face it on a 45-degree angle, the foot. So just point it outwards. And just gently bending the front leg. We're just going to take both of our hands all the way up. Just keeping the neck in alignment. And then just as we come down, we're going to bring our hands behind and just lean forward into the knee. Okay? See if you can let go because it's a good balance. And then just gently come and stand back up to standing position. Excellent. Swapping legs, so taking the left leg behind, taking the left leg in front, sorry. Right leg behind, making sure that both feet are facing the same direction for our stretch. Bending the front knee, taking the stretch all the way up through the right leg. Nice tall back, so bending right into the front knee. Giving it a nice stretch through the Achilles tendon all the way up through to the thigh. And then just gently release. And now taking the right leg, the right foot and just pointing it out on a 45-degree angle. Bending the front knee towards the chair. We take a big breath in. Just keeping the neck straight. And on the exhale, as we exhale through, just coming forward. On the front leg, see if you can balance. Excellent. And just releasing, sitting nice and tall. Coming back up and giving them a shake. We'll just do a couple of little squats and then we'll get ready for our meditation. So just taking the legs out, hip width apart, pointing the knees out, because with our squats, it's like sitting in a chair to support our back. Okay, so sit with good posture, nice tall back. Make sure that your pelvis is not tipped forward, that it's just in alignment. Sitting, okay, not poking out. And just take a big deep breath in.
15 minutes. Yeah. I'm going to finish this because it's live. Okay.
Take a big deep breath in. And then breathing out as we come down. Imagine that you've got your chair behind you and that you're about to sit in it. So just go just as far as your knees will allow you to go. Put the pressure in your feet. Just take a couple of breaths in and out here. And on the inhale, coming up. And exhale as you get to the top. And just bringing the knees in, hip width apart, facing forward. We're going to do the same stretch. Okay, so breathing in as we come down. Taking your bottoms out. And then exhale. Take a couple of breaths. Big breath in as we come up. And a big breath out as we stand tall. Standing in mountain pose, which is a really strong pose. Your body is in complete alignment. So the chin is up, the spine is nice and straight. Your hips are not flexed in or out like this. They're just in alignment with the back of the spine. Hands out beside. Take 3 lovely deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. So breathing in and out through the mouth we go. 2 more breaths in through the nose and out. And the last one. And out through the nose, out through the mouth. Beautiful. Thank you, everybody. I invite you all now to take a seat in your chairs. And we're going to do a lovely, relaxing body relaxation today.
Not finished yet. I need 10 or 15 minutes.
So I invite everybody to take a nice seat on their chair with your feet firmly on the ground, so as you're well supported. Hands can be in your laps or they can be beside you, wherever it is comfortable for you for the next 5 to 10 minutes. I invite everybody to just gently close your eyes, and if that's not comfortable, just to take your gaze to the floor. I invite everybody to take a big deep breath in through their nose. And as we release and exhale through our nose, we relax our forehead and our jaw with a little bit of a wiggle. Another breath in through the nose. As we release our neck, let the head hang. Release the shoulders. Release the chest. Release your arms into your lap. As you gently breathing in and out through with your regular breath. On the inhale, we release our fingers and our hands. We release our back into the back of the chair where we can feel it. We release our bottom into the seat of the chair. We release all the energy as we inhale through the nose. And as we exhale, we push all that energy all through our body, all the way down through our spine, our hips and our knees, all the way down through our legs, firmly into our feet, which are planted on the ground. On each breath, as you breathe in the wonderful positive energy, on the exhale, we breathe it through our body, all the way to the soles of our feet. On each breath, as you breathe in and out, you plant your feet firmer and firmer to the ground, allowing for a strong stance on the planet. Today I invite you to take notice of your body, your breathing, the tension in your limbs, and how you are feeling. I invite you to start from your feet and to scan through your toes, curling them up really tight and then gently releasing them. As we come up through to our calves, I invite you to tighten all your calf muscles as tight as you can, and then just gently release the whole muscle. Up through to your thighs, I invite you to tighten them as tight as you can, bringing them into the tightest ball you can, and then just gently release them, feeling the difference from having tension in the muscle to no tension. Coming up through your abdomen, I invite you to place your hands on your abdomen. I invite you to tense all your tummy muscles really tight, and you can feel them with your hands as tight as they are. And then I invite you to release them ever so gently, opening them all up, letting it all out. As we come up through the spine, I ask you to sit nice and tall, having all of your spine and neck in alignment, and then just gently relaxing it into the back of your chair. Coming up through your shoulders, I ask you to hunch them really tight, as if you were angry or tense, and then just release them and let them go, sit them down and back. As we come up to your face, I ask you to frown like you're ever so angry, screwing up the whole entire face and forehead, eyes included, and then just let them go one by one. Your forehead, your eyes, your cheeks, your jaw, and any other tension in your body that you may have held at the same time in your hips and thighs and feet. Now just gently tighten up your hands into a fist, and then just let them go, one finger at a time. Let them release, gently placing them back in your lap. And then just gently take a breath in. And as you breathe out, relax every single muscle in your body. You will start to feel very heavy as each muscle relaxes. The deeper you breathe in through your nose, bringing all that beautiful, wonderful energy into the body. And as you exhale, release your body even further. Let your head hang. Let your back sink further and further into the back of the chair. Imagine that you're sitting in the most comfortable armchair. It is padded with the most beautiful soft filling, covered in cushions and blankets. You are snuggled up, completely relaxed in your chair. Your head is softly lying on a pillow. Your bottom is sinking deeper and deeper into the cushion. And your back and your body is all curled up, so beautifully relaxed. There is no tension in your feet, none in your knees, as they lie ever so lightly on a blanket. You may even like to imagine that you have the most beautiful music in the background, or you may like to lie in silence. But your body is completely relaxed, sitting in this most beautiful comfy chair. And every time you take a breath in, your body sinks deeper and deeper into the cushions, so much so that they are cuddling your entire body. You are so relaxed and so deep into your cushions that you almost feel like you're floating. Although you are completely supported, you are free and light. Your mind is in dream state. It may have thoughts, but they will come and go. Just let them breeze in and breeze out. Allow your head to sit comfortably on the pillow. Allow your nostrils to breathe in the air and allow your mouth to breathe it out. Allow your heart to be open and allow your breathing to be soft and gentle. Allow your body to surrender completely to the cushions, letting it just sink deeper and deeper and deeper. There is nowhere to go, nothing to do, but to just lie there in complete surrender. No movement to the body, just the lungs and the heart breathing in and out. Just resting ever so lightly and gently. Your body needs time to recover. It needs time to surrender. And it needs time just to sit still. Taking your breath in through the nose and breathing all that beautiful life into your body. Tell your body that you love it and that you thank it for all that it does, and that you allow it some stillness in the day to rest, recoup and recover. You can always bring your body back to this state at any given time where there is anxiety, upset, depression or worry, or whether you're just tired. Remember, all you need to do is close your eyes and breathe. I invite you all to bring your body back to this state each day. But for now, we need to come back to the day. I invite you all to just ever so gently wiggle your toes. just wiggle your fingers, whether they're in the blanket or under a pillow. Just give them a gentle wiggle. I invite you all to just gently move your neck and your shoulders, waking up the body ever so slowly. And when you are ready, to just gently open up your eyes. Still in the space where you are, but just gently open your eyes. And as you wake your body up slowly, starting with the head, give it a little bit of a wiggle, and the shoulders, wiggling out of that beautiful stillness state. Move your body around just ever so gently, waking it all up piece by piece. When you are ready, take a beautiful deep breath in through the nose. And then just gently breathing out through the mouth. If you feel inclined to take a big stretch after being asleep for those beautiful minutes in stillness, please take a big stretch. Stretching the shoulders, stretching the arms up if you see fit. Whatever your body feels like doing. Taking a big yawn. And a beautiful big stretch through the body. I would just like to thank everybody for joining me today, whether it be